Hello, dear children. Today we are going to begin prose number 3 from the book Beehive. Okay, the name of the prose is The Little Girl. Okay, as you can guess, that the story is about a little girl. Okay, so the writer of the story is Catherine Mansfield. Okay, she is the writer of the story, and let us discuss some characters, major important characters in the story. The main character of the story is Kezia, the little girl, and her father, her mother, her grandmother, and butcher. Butcher means one who cuts the meat and sells it. जो जिसे मीट बेचने वाला, मटन बेचने वाला जो होता है, that is known as butcher. Okay, so these are the 5 characters, and there is one more character and his family is mentioned, Mr. MacDonald and his 5 children, but they have very small little role in the story. Okay, so these are all the characters. Before you read, that section is always important. Why is it important? Because it gives you the idea that what the story is all about. Okay, this particular section. But before that, most of the little children are scared of their fathers. Okay, so the theme of the story is based on the scariness, the scaredness of a child due to his or her father. Okay, you can relate the story even in your personal life, but what is the conclusion of the story, what moral do you learn from the story, that is more important. Okay, now let's just cover this particular part before you read. Do you feel you know your parents better now than you were much younger? Okay, what should be your age now? Maybe 13 or 14 years. Okay, you're maybe 13 or 14 years old if you are in 9th standard, right? So when you were very small, means 7 8 years old or 5 6 years old, what kind of perception did you have about your parents? Okay, what did you think about your parents when you were very small little children? Perhaps you now understand the reasons for some of their actions that used to upset you earlier. So now you are grown enough that why they used to be angry on you when you were small little kids. Perhaps means maybe, shayad, maybe you now you understand, as you are grown up now, you are 13 14 years old. Now you can understand why your parents must have got angry on you. Okay, and apart from that, this story about a little girl whose feelings for her father change from fear to understanding will probably find an echo in every home. Will probably find an echo. Echo means a kind of nuisance, a sound or scream, cheekna, chillana, datna. Okay, this is how happens in almost every home. But from this particular story, you will find out that how does she understand her father at the end. Okay, so how her feelings changes, how many times her feelings about her father changes. Okay, she has different sort of feelings about her father from beginning till end. Okay, so you are going to learn something unique and interesting fact about a child's behavior in their childhood and how they just understand their parents' behavior in childhood. Okay, this is all about the traits of a child. Fine, let's begin with the section. The first section of same page number 32. Okay, same page number 32. So what does this particular section tell you? So what are the different unique words mentioned here? A figure to be feared means a person to be feared. A figure to be feared means whom you will get scared of. आप किसी को देख के डर जाओगे. Okay, and second one, slip down. It means come down quietly and unwillingly. Slip down means coming down, means moving downward silently, and unwillingly means unwantedly. You don't want to come down from staircase, ऊपर से नीचे नहीं आना चाहते हो but आना पड़ रहा है. If you are on the first or second floor, आपको नीचे उतरना है, then you are slipping down. It means you don't want to come down, still you are coming down. Okay, now let's begin the first section of the story. To the little girl, he was a figure to be feared and avoided. Who is he in this first line? Obviously her father. Okay, so to the little girl, that little girl is no one but Kezia. Okay, so that girl Kezia is scared of her father. Every morning before going to work, he came into her room and gave her a casual kiss. So he used to just meet her before leaving for office. Okay, to which she responded with goodbye father, and she always responded with goodbye father. And oh, there was a glad sense of relief when she heard the noise of the carriage growing fainter and fainter down the long road. What does it mean? Carriage means a vehicle in which her father used to travel and go to his office. Okay, that is a carriage. So when her father used to enter the carriage, okay, when she says goodbye and he used to leave the house, छोड़ के घर से निकल जाते थे ऑफिस के लिए, then she used to feel glad sense of relief. What do we understand by this glad sense of relief? Means she used to feel comfortable. Okay, when she heard the noise of the carriage growing fainter and fainter, it means the sound of that particular vehicle getting fainter and fainter, means आवाज़ धीमी होती जाती थी, and she used to feel relief. Okay, it means she used to realize that her father has left the house completely and now he is on the way for his office, and she used to feel comfortable. Okay, this is what happened with Kezia in her childhood. In the presence of her father, she was uncomfortable. When he used to leave for office, she was comfortable. Okay, now let's move to the second section of this page. No, the second paragraph of section 1. Sorry, second paragraph of section 1. In the evening, when he came home, she stood near the staircase and heard his loud voice in the hall. So what he used to do, he used to shout, and she used to listen to his loud voice. And where she used to sit? She used to sit near the staircase. Okay, and bring my tea into the drawing room. This was the scream made by him. Always he used to shout in that way, that bring my tea into the drawing room. This is how he used to order his companion, means family members, other family members. Hasn't the paper come yet? So it means where is the newspaper? So he used to demand for the newspaper also. Mother, go and see if my paper's out there and bring me my slipper. So mother means his mother, Kezia's grandmother and her father's mother. He used to order his mother also. This sounds bad actually, if someone is shouting and demanding something very often, frequently, and it doesn't look good. Okay, so this is what in fact done by Kezia's father. Okay, after coming back from office, he used to order for several things. Okay, so section 1 is over. Now section 2. Kezia, mother would call to her, if you are a good girl, you can come down and take off father's boot. Okay, now Kezia's mother. Mother means whose mother? Kezia's mother, not father's mother, not her grandmother. Kezia's mother used to call her, and what kind of order did she used to give to Kezia? She always said that if you are a good girl, you can come down and take off father's boot. Take off means remove करना, to remove. Take off father's boot, मतलब अपने father के shoe remove करो. This was the order given by Kezia's mother. Okay, slowly the girl would slip down the stairs. Slip down means unwantedly, as we have already discussed the meaning. Unwantedly, unwillingly, she used to move down the stairs. Stairs matlab सीढ़ियाँ. Okay, more slowly still across the hall, and she used to uncomfortably, she used to come down and push open the drawing room door, and she used to just push and open the drawing room door unwantedly. She was doing all these things unwantedly. By that time, he had his spectacles on and looked at her over them in a way that was terrifying to the little girl. So, after wearing his spectacles, and just when he used to look at her, that particular moment, वो समय उस केजिया के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा difficult. Terrifying means डरावना. Very much scary. Okay, that moment was quite terrifying for Kezia when her father used to look at her after wearing the spectacles. Okay, well, Kezia, hurry up and pull off these boots and take them outside. Now he used to order her, now pull off these boots, मतलब पैरों से boots remove करो, and take them outside. Have you been a good girl today? And the next question he asked her was, have you been a good girl today? आज अच्छी बच्ची बनी कि नहीं? So what kind of reply given by Kezia? I don't know, father. So she used to stutter. मतलब हकला रही थी वो डर के मारे. So we have done with page number 32. Let's move to page number 33. Okay, so what happened in this particular scene? So in section number, again you don't know, means again this question is repeated by father when she replied that I don't know father. It means she was stuttering. If you stutter like that, mother will have to take you to the doctor. So here father says that if you stutter like that, if you keep on stuttering, means not speaking properly confidently, then we will take you to the doctor. Okay, so this is the warning given by her father to Kezia. Now what happens next? She never stuttered with other people. But what is the situation here? It is mentioned that she never stuttered in front of other people, but had quite given it up. Okay, but only with father, but because then she was trying so hard to say the words properly. Okay, so it means she was quite confident in front of other people, but when she used to come in front of her father, she used to stutter a lot. Okay, and she was unable to use words properly. What's the matter? Again, the question is asked by her father. What are you looking so wretched about? Okay, wretched, what do you understand by the word wretched? Wretched means unhappy. Okay, so what are you looking so wretched about? The question is asked by father. Mother, I wish you taught this child not to appear on the brink of suicide. Okay, here Kezia carry my teacup back to the table carefully. Okay, here father is quite angry on Kezia. Why is he angry? Let's see. Fine. Brink of suicide means somebody can attempt suicide. It means little girl is looking so scared that she will commit suicide one day. She is looking so scared. Why is she so means lagging about the confidence? Okay, brink of suicide means she will commit suicide one day. Why is she talking so sadly nowadays? Okay, here Kezia, carry my teacup back to the table carefully, said by her father. Now again he ordered her something and told her to carry her teacup. Okay, he was so big. It means he was looking so giant, very big. His hands and his neck, especially his mouth, when he yawned. Okay, his neck and his mouth used to be very big. Especially his mouth was looking big when he used to yawn. Yawned. What do you understand by the word yawned? Means ubasi lena. Okay, just your opening your wide means if you open your mouth widely and take a very deep inhalation, okay, that is known as yawning. Okay, ubasi lena जिसे कहते हैं. So thinking about him alone was like thinking about a giant. Okay, when even he was not present in front of Kezia, when she used to think about him, she was feeling about a giant person. means ऐसा कोई बहुत बड़े इंसान आंखों के सामने आ जाते थे जब वो अपने फादर के बारे में सोचती थी. Okay, so this is the third section. Now the fourth section. On Sunday afternoons, grandmother sent her down to the drawing room to have a nice talk with father and mother. Now, as it's Sunday afternoon, it means it's a day of holiday, right? So grandmother used to take her down to the drawing room to have a nice talk with father. As to have a nice talk with father, she needed to take her. Okay, father and mother means a family gathering meet on holidays. Okay, in the same house. But the little girl always found mother reading and father stretched out on the sofa. Now what can you see? Imagine grandmother has brought Kezia downstairs. It is Sunday afternoon, but what has happened? Mother is reading here and father has stretched out his legs on the sofa. Okay, so this is how Kezia observed the Sunday afternoons. Okay, after coming down with her grandmother. Okay, so but stretched out on sofa, his handkerchief on his face. As you can see, handkerchief is on his face. His feet on one of the best cushions. So he used to keep his feet on a cushion. As you can see, he has kept his legs on the cushion, sleeping soundly and snoring. घर्राटे मारना मतलब snoring होता है. Okay, and sleeping soundly means nicely sleeping. He's sleeping so nicely. Okay, so this was the routine on Sundays. Okay, and this is all about this particular page. And what happens next, we will see in my next lecture. We have completed page number 33 also. Thank you, take care.